Hi guys, just wanted to make a quick video about my new games corner that I've built up. Why a lot of you have the space and the money and all that sort of thing to be able to build a games room. Fortunately right now I'm not so lucky. I just share a nice little flat with my girlfriend, my fiance, and you know, we've built up our own little corners of the room to sort of represent us. She's got a 60s Beatles one, whereas I've got something for you know, some of my game storage now and memorabilia. So it's going to take you through some of the stuff and how it's all set up and see what you think. Cheers. So we'll start from the top. Over here on the wall, in the corner, a little bit hidden, I have a Super Nintendo poster which actually came with my Super Nintendo back in the early mid-90s, and that's actually been up in my parents' loft for a little while. So that's kind of cool to have dug up and then got on show finally. It was one of them things that has the instructions of setting up your SNES on the back. It's got some of the early launch titles listed on there, as you can see, which is quite cool to own. I own about just 3 of them games actually. Super Soccer, F-Zero, Legend Zelda, so that's cool. Up here is a Starman pillow, which I actually bought for cosplay reasons. I dressed up as Toad once for Comic-Con a couple of years back. I'll dig up a photo of that. So I thought a bit of accessory for that would go to help that along. As you might have seen in the previous video, got the Monopoly Nintendo edition. Over here I have my budget but kind of cool arcade stick, which I picked up quite cheaply, and for the most part it does a good job. Would be useless in competitive sports, but then again so am I useless at them. So here is my DS holder, which has turned into a 3DS holder in more recent years, although I keep my 3DS a little bit hidden just to keep it clean. Here we've got magnetic pixel art Super Mario Bros. Edition, which I've got for Christmas from Holly, my fiance, and I've so far put something on the fridge and also a mushroom on there. Down here I have my only amiibo, which was a gift from my friend Jake, and I got something that was from a Happy Meal and a couple of figures from my friend Rudy, as you all know from Black Arrow Game Talk. And right here is a light up Super Mario Bros. 3 Pixel Pals figure, which is really awesome, and I'm hoping that I can start collecting a few of these in future. It just takes, I think, double A's, which actually came with it surprisingly, but yeah, you can have it obviously on or off, which is really cool. I know there's a Mega Man one, and I think there's some Fallout ones. I think it would be a bit weird pixel wise for that, but yeah. Right, moving down to actual games, you can see at the back here we have the Super Mario chess set, which I did learn to play chess once. It was about 10 years ago, and I'd need refreshing again and someone to play with. Here is a few of my more special Wii U boxes. So I've got the Super Mario Maker that comes with a nice book, Star Fox Zero first print edition, which came with a physical copy of Star Fox Guard as well, and a steel tin. Again, I've made a video on the unboxing of that and playing for the first time, you can check that out. And on here is the 25th anniversary Super Mario All-Stars Wii release, which came with a soundtrack CD as well, which was awesome. I think there's a booklet in there possibly as well, which is kind of cool. Over here is my humble PS2 collection, which is really most of Holly's collection. I unfortunately got rid of a lot of my PlayStation 2 games over the years, but started collecting slowly again, and I recently got a PSP, so there's a handful of games in the corner there. You'll see my handhelds here as well, so we've got the PSP, the yellow Game Boy Color, and the blue Game Boy Advance SP, that's the Model 1 SP. In the red box case up there is my 3DS with all the games, and there's a case for the Game Boys as well in the corner, which you can't really see, but that's there as well. Coming down here is the storage of my SNES collection. SNES is notoriously hard to storage and keep your labels on show, so I've had to sort of make do, just sort of stacking them in this way. Obviously I'm going to want to grow this SNES collection soon, especially with London Gaming Market and whatnot coming up soon, so that's going to have to be changed somewhat. I've got a Super NES tips book from a long time ago. I don't own many of the games that are in this tips book, but it's kind of cool to have in there. Over here we have a giant worm toy, a nice plushie, which I got as a gift a couple of years back for my 30th birthday. So that's good to give that a proper home now. You can see at the back a Donkey Kong Jr. keychain game, which is based on one of the original Game & Watches, I believe, which I got from my sister. Yet to be unopened, but it kind of looks cool in its packaging for now, so I'm going to leave that as it is. There's a little Yoshi keyring there. Then we have my 3DS physical collection and DS physical collection. Again, in the past I got rid of a lot of DS games, which is a shame. But it was never a console I really bought a lot for. I did enjoy the games I did own, some of which I've kept, like New Super Mario Bros, Pokemon games, etc. Again, a lot of these games, a few of these games are actually Holly's now. I've got the Tamagotchi ones and stuff, which are actually quite fun, I'm not going to lie. Coming down here, another console I've started recollecting for in the last year or two is the PS1. So yeah, hoping to grow that again soon. I've got some of my gaming books here, so I've got the Playing with Power Nintendo Classics one, Legend of Zelda Hyrule Historia, which is awesome, Guinness World Records 2016. I have done some other gaming books, but I need to really dig them up and find a home for them. Here I've got my Retro Gamer magazine issues and a couple of other gaming magazines that were sort of collectible that I've kept. So we've got it's a Nintendo official magazine, Mario Guide, which is basically all the classic Mario games, 30-year anniversary. Here I have the last ever issue of official Nintendo magazine in the UK. It's kind of cool because it's got some stuff that I think it came out a couple of years ago, so it's sort of got 100 greatest Nintendo games of all time. And then I've been a subscriber to Retro Gamer for over a year now, so I've got every issue of that since the back end of sort of 2015. So I'm going to continue to collect them because they're great things to refer back to, kind of timeless magazines really. Then I've got what's left of my Xbox 360 collection, which isn't really a lot anymore because I really don't play games on a 360. I use it more as a media device and whatnot, but there's a few fun ones in there, like the kind of retro side of things, the Sega Mega Drive collection and the Midway Arcade Treasures Capcom HD collection. My favourite that we never play anymore because I haven't got time is Def Jam Rapstar, which I still have the mic for. And then I've got the Wii collection up here and the Wii U collection, so that's kind of cool to have in a tower. And you'll notice I've put up some of the pixel art things here, which are actually coasters, and they come in a pack with several Mario characters. When I bring the camera around here, you'll see I've got a couple more up the side here, so they're cool. One of the prize jewels is this Nintendo sign, light up Nintendo sign, which is awesome. It's just sort of plastic but with some engraving in, but it looks wicked on the side there. I actually bought that from the Let's Talk Retro guys at London Gaming Market last year. It would have been last year, yeah, it was April last year. So that was really cool to get. So yeah, that's basically it. On the floor down here you'll see a box of controllers and whatnot, which still haven't found a home for. But it's kind of cool to be able to get some of my collection on show in a corner of the flat, because obviously we're limited for room really here, so it's nice to be able to sort of have a section for that. As you can see, if I pan around here, it's where we sort of shoot stuff for Black Arrow Game Talk and whatnot. You'll see consoles down in the corner there, still a bit of a mess, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, I'm happy with the new corner. And yeah, not a lot of room to be adding to it, but I intend to sort of adapt it over time and bring new things in, probably a couple more storage towers for games, so that frees up some of the actual box spaces. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. You know, feel free to comment and link me to any of your sort of game collections or setups that you have. That's really cool to see. And yeah, we'll be back with some more content soon, so cheers for watching, guys.